ఒకటి ఛాలెంజ్ ఏమిటంటే హౌ వీ కెన్ రియల్లీ మేక్ ఇట్ మోర్ వైడ్ స్ప్రెడ్. వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఎక్స్టెండ్ ది రీచ్, నెంబర్ వన్. Number two, I would also urge all the members to come forward and share their thoughts and views on issues concerning all of us and issues which need to be addressed. Sometimes it could be even some personal experience one has with a public functionary and all that. From that we can generalize it and we can also make it an issue of governance. సో అఫ్కోర్స్ జ్యుడిషియరీ మీద రాయాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు కొంత జాగ్రత్తగానే రాస్తాము. బట్ టిపికల్లీ మనం ఇప్పటివరకు పబ్లిష్ చేసిన ఆర్టికల్స్ కూడా రిటైర్డ్ జడ్జెసే రాశారు కాబట్టి కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ ఏదైనా ఉంటే వాళ్ళే చూసుకుంటారు, వాళ్ళు జాగ్రత్తగానే రాసి ఉంటారు కాబట్టి దానికి మనకేమి ఇబ్బంది లేదు. సో మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా జ్యుడిషియరీ గురించి రాస్తే కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా మనం ఇక్కడ ఎడిట్ అది చేసి చూస్తాం అది. So my basic point ఏంటంటే my appeal to all the members present here, and also we will send messages through our email groups inviting articles on matters concerning society, citizens and their distress and all that. Number one. Number two, in fact suggestions to widen the canvas of FGG. ఒక స్టేజ్లో మనము ప్రాబబ్లీ వీఆర్ మోర్ లైక్ ఏ గెటో లాగా అయిపోతున్నాం. అంటే వీఆర్ ఓన్లీ డిబేటింగ్ అమంగ్స్ట్ హౌసెస్, వీఆర్ ఓన్లీ మనమే బాగా మదన పడుతున్నాం ఇష్యూస్ గురించి. నార్మల్గా గవర్నెన్స్ ఇష్యూస్కు వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అంటే పబ్లిక్ ఫంక్షనరీస్ తోటి మన సంస్థ ఇంటర్ఫేస్ చేసి we should get some insights into how things are actually happening and how we can to repeat that phrase of catalyst role, how we can further strengthen the role of FGG to be more effective. To share my own experience as director in the vigilance department, we had a very good tradition of inviting various departmental heads for an interactive session, and we used to get insights into how the department works and what are the problem areas where we can step in and then alert the government that this is how things are going wrong. It could be forest, a lot of watershed programs, for instance. It could even be fire department and issues departments like municipality, mine. It's a big mine field actually. So likewise we used to call people including DG, ACB, Vigilance Commissioner and all that. So I think for an organization like this, we should also open up and then invite people, engage with them and interface with them and try and find out what exactly they are doing and where we can step in and strengthen the governance processes. The periodicity, of course, depending on our time, resources and all that, it could be once in a month, it could be say once in 2 months and all that. So probably we can also call people from RERA, we can also call people from Human Rights Commission, we can call Lokayukta. I mean, given the kind of credibility the organization has developed over the period, I am sure they would be too willing to come and interact with us. And that interface can also get reflected in the FGG Times. So that is one way we can further, it's a dual advantage. That on one hand we will be improving the content of the FGG Times and also we will also be getting insights into how governance processes are changing or not changing or static or they have become redundant, morose. We will get some insights into all this process. So I think interface with public functionaries and also public intellectuals. Of course, we can be selective depending on doing some background check and all that. So we can do that. So this would be a new area of exploration for FGG, which would be both stimulating as well as it would be a two-way process. So there would be exchange of ideas. We will also get some insights into what is happening in the government. Instead of purely getting inputs from the media, actually to getting at the truth becomes very difficult. unless you read some 10 newspapers and find out what exactly had happened. So who has got the time, so much time in this world in these days? So that is the problem. So this is one area which I place it before this committee for consideration. So about the periodicity we can decide. It could be once in a month, guest of the month, some column you can say. We can introduce in the FGG Times. So all the deliberations of these interactions can find place in the FGG Times.